I still find it funny, Americans, that you try and hit on my diesel electrics when I also have nuclear-powered submarines that are equal to yours. Disrespect me like that again, and we're gonna have a different conversation. Yeah, you have nuclear subs. 6. You would have had a 7th, but it sunk in the Wuhan Bay. That is misinformation. That submarine never sunk. It's out there, mysteriously roaming the ocean, gathering all the data it needs to be able to fight you. Bullshit. What was that, Baldy? I thought I banned you. Oh, please, you think you can ban people and try and limit the way they can talk, but I literally had Chinese fucking viewers in my stream last night. But you're lying. Oh, please, what would some civilian with no military... What are you holding? No, nothing. Just a bunch of heavy lift cranes where your submarine sank right next to the manufacturing facility that's been manufacturing it for the last, what, 5 years? 6? Oh, you silly American? That's obviously not where a submarine was at any point. And not to mention, there's thousands of barges on that river, so obviously it's probably a barge. Maybe that little shadow in the photo is what you think is a submarine. The tiny crane shadow is what you think is a submarine. Why would I highlight things in this image, like this little orange crane, or this building, or this building? I don't know, to attract little zoomer brains? This is satellite imagery from March of 2024, brought to you by Maxar. Now, I'm no expert, but that looks like a submarine. Oh please, that's not in the same place. It's all zoomed in. It's obviously trying to manufacture that the submarine sank there. Another satellite image brought to you by Maxar. This image was taken April 22nd, 2022. Notice the buildings that are similar in these photos. But of course, you can't see it. It's super small. It's like a rice grain. Let me zoom in and enhance. Oh shit, let me zoom in and enhance. I'm no expert, but that looks like a submarine. Well, obviously, this is just manipulated against me. And how does a civilian have access to this? How do you have access to this? I was able to get those photos relatively easy. Took me about 5 hours, and I didn't even have to pay anything. But I can pay for high-resolution versions, so we can get into detail on how shitty your submarine is. Holy shit. That is fucking hilarious. Do you need a job, Brian? Legalize weed and then come back to me. Congratulate yourself all you want. This doesn't change anything. Sure. And the barge you put in August to replace the submarine to trick the satellite imagery hasn't really done anything. And why didn't you show a photo of it? When my satellite imagery request goes through and they take the image for me. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed. Actually kind of mildly concerned. Please, it took me 4 hours and a little bit of concentration. What do you think some fucking Adderalled up fucking Redditor is gonna do when they find out that you've been lying to them about losing an extremely expensive nuclear submarine? By the way, when you brought up that you have nuclear submarines, you have 6. We have 66. Reality washed over you for a moment. That is 11 to 1 odds. Good luck.
I'ma kill him. I'm about to kill him.